Hi, it's Ralph, and this is a smart 2016 ForTwo coupe. The ForTwo coupe comes in a few different trim levels. This is actually the edition white. I'll get back to that in a little bit. The standard trim levels are Passion, Prime and Proxy. Now all of those trim levels also have sub trim levels, with the Passion, the Prime and the Proxy coming with a premium pack. Now on the Passion and the Prime, the premium pack includes leather heated front seats, height adjustable front seats, height adjustable steering, rear parking sensor, also satellite navigation and infotainment touchscreen, and electric door mirrors. In conjunction with the electric door mirrors, you also receive a speaker upgrade. So you got the two side door speakers and two additional tweeters near the mirror, side mirrors. Now this is spread across all three trim levels and shares all the same features, except on the Proxy you do not get the leather seats. You retain the two-tone cloth interior. One of the other difference between the Prime, Passion and the Proxy is the Prime and the Proxy come with panoramic glass roof with a sunshade. As of July 2016, the way the orders stand, you can't spec a car from the standard 3 trim levels to look like the edition white or the edition black. Smart, for some reason, have not made all the options available for each trim level. Proxy does include the larger 16-inch black alloy wheels you see here, and also the paddle shift. It's classified as the sport package, gives you the bigger alloys, the rear exhaust tip, paddle shifts on the steering wheel if you have the auto DCT box, and also a 10mm lower ride height. Does make the car look far more aggressive, I think. This is one of the sort of cars that doesn't really come across on videos or pictures. You really have to see it in the flesh to really appreciate the stance of the car. It is far more aggressive, looks more meaner and more grown up than the previous generation Smart. Let me show you the rear. It still retains the split opening tailgate, which flips down, gives you a nice flat loading bay. There's a little gap, but it makes it easier to get things in. There's a little compartment here to put your knickknacks. Also helps them from stop rolling around in the back of the boot. Obviously the engine lies below this carpet here. I'm not going to show you that now. And there is a retractable parcel shelf. The parcel shelf can be completely taken away, so you have load space all the way to the back of the seats, and the front passenger seat can fold down, so you have extra load room into the cabin there. Take you inside the car. The interior has vastly been improved over the last generation Smart ForTwos. With the added 4-inch width to the car, it's given more cabin space. It's given more space between the front passenger and driver, and also has given more depth and dimension to the door cards, making them feel more substantial and more premium. The previous car was quite flat on the doors, but I believe this one's got a bit more sort of shape and feel to it, and also opens and closes with a nice solid premium feel. Inside the cabin, it's completely been overhauled. Everything's new. There's nice soft touch materials as plastics, but you got a nice cloth fabric as well on the dashboard. I assume these are going to come in different colors. There has been a few different variations, but it cannot be picked on all the trim levels. As this car has the satellite navigation, it's essentially a Prime Proxy stroke premium. So it retains all the black interior, but has the premium infotainment system. Storage in the car is okay for the size. You do have storage behind the front seats. There's a little net you can put things. You can also put things down the back of the seat if it's not pushed all the way to the back. The door bins are very large and accommodate up to 2-litre bottles. The center cup holders can take cans. If you like anything larger than that, bottles, they do have a tendency of toppling over. There is another cup holder stroke phone holder at the back next to your USB interface, auxiliary, and the SD card for the satellite navigation. There's also a 12-volt socket there to charge your phone. This is an auto car, so it only has the 2 pedals there. They're nicely set. It's not offset like some other Mercedes cars you get. The gear stick is wrapped in leather, so is the steering wheel, and is perforated on the sport models, being the Proxy and the Edition White and Black. And they also include the paddle shifts I mentioned earlier. It is a multi-function steering wheel, and it has volume control. You have the control for your center cluster, so you can get the driving information, and the cruise control buttons are all laid out on the steering wheel. One of the better sort of safety features, I believe, from the previous ForTwos is that now it comes standard with airbags on the side of the driver's seat and the passenger seat, also including front airbags for the passenger and driver. The glove box isn't that great. It's okay, it's adequate. You can get a few things in there, but you won't really be able to store much more than your wallet. There is another cubby hole here. I use it to put my wallet in. You can put keys, other things like that. The cup holders do eat into the space, so you can't fill it right to the brim. Moving up, you see the air conditioning. I do really like this. It's a bit retro-y. And above that, you have the infotainment system, which includes your sat-nav, car settings, your eco score, how well you've been driving. I'm not driving that well. And your entertainment, music, radio, videos, and so forth. I do like the transition between the different menus. It's really fluid, it's fast, it's easy to navigate, and does come with TomTom navigation with traffic reports as well. They vastly improved the navigation system. It seems more in tune with the sort of fun and quirky look of Smart, and it basically looks similar to the center console as well. You got Bluetooth as standard with the infotainment system. It does come, as I said before, with the dual speakers. So you got the tweeter and your normal speaker on the door. You can get a speaker upgrade, which is £500. The JBL system, which comes with 8 speakers and a subwoofer. Overall, it's a very nice place to be. This is the 90 brake horsepower turbo engine with the dual clutch. I believe that is the best pairing for the car if you're driving more than just locally around the small streets, city streets. If you do any dual carriageway driving, you would like the performance. It is a bit notchy at slow speeds. You can sort of feel a bit of a judder to the car, but you get used to that quite quickly. And I've driven the normal naturally aspirated 1 litre also on the dual clutch, and I found it very sluggish. It was very slow to pick up speed, but it is a smoother ride. If you are going to be just driving city roads around town and not really doing any A roads or dual carriageway motorway driving, then maybe that will be better suited for you. There is a 4-second difference to the 0 to 60. 10 seconds I think is adequate for the size of car what the Smart is. 15 just feels a bit too long. The car does come with vanity mirrors now. Previously, I believe they stopped doing it in 2009. Before that, you would only have it on the passenger side, and it didn't have a cover for it. It's nice to have a cover so the mirror doesn't glare when you have it down. I do believe for a car at this price point, auto lights and auto wipers should be standard. If not, should be available as an option. Currently, it's only available with the Premium Plus package, which is the highest tier add-on trim package you can get for the Proxy and the Prime, and is not available on the Passion. Maybe it's just I'm really used to it from previous cars I've been in, but I would have liked it in this car. Anyway, thank you for watching. If you like the video, hit the like button, and I'll see you shortly.